Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Where we last left off, we were under the sea and looking for treasure, and we were heading to we were in a new town. But between episodes, I realized I had forgotten something, that when we hit level 63, we unlocked the 2-star hunt. And I was going to do that off camera until I found out that it is a quest in and of itself, so let's go ahead and do that. Gods be good. It's not every day I see one as strong as you pass by. I am Mistress of the Clan Scenario and invite you to take part in our hunt. But I know your face. Aye, you're the firebrand. The one whose ways kept him from rising high through our ranks. Ravinous, was it not? It has been some while since we last met. Your eyes have changed, and that's for the better. I'd venture to say you've shared the grazes with death since then. The 1-star bills are no longer fit for you. Go speak with Welviva. See if the clan will not issue you bills more suited to one of your abilities. For as the hunter grows, so too must the hunt. Go well, friend. Alright. Even though we still haven't completed our 1-star list yet, it's my level, so... You must be Ravinous. Esther told me to expect you. She mentioned it was time that you tried your hand at a 2nd star. It would seem she's quite taking a liking to you, and rightly so. Esther always fawned on strong men. I suppose there's no faulting her for that. Alright. So be it. I will see to it our 2 stars are at your disposal, but you would do well to know that the difficulty will be far greater than the 1-star hunts you've seen. Prepare yourself. So now I can get daily 2 stars. And at 66, we'll get 3 stars. We'll grab this. I have not found these guys yet, because I have not been to Yangsha. Let's see, Azim Step, haven't been there. And I don't think I've been there in the fringes yet. So all of these, I have not been to those locations, so I've not unlocked them. But hey, why not? What I can do is when I do finish this, I'll be able to pick up another one the same day. So more experience. And when I do go out there, it'll be an easy... just taking them out will help too. Anyway, back to Tommy Mizzou and Under the Sea. Ugh. Under the sea. Making sure not to say that in a familiar lyrical tone. Alright. We're back here. Where's my exit? Over this way. There it goes. Luckily, it's just a quick trip away. Oh, I wanted to jump through. Oh well. Alright. On to it. But yeah, I want to make sure you guys didn't miss out on that in case you guys want to see that. It's kind of important because it's a good way of getting extra experience, and the tokens could be important for later. So, come on, give me my transition. Thank you. If you're going to give me what's inside, don't give me my just don't give me the transition at all. Anyway, let's continue. Let's say, let's see. Okay, is there what you said before? Alright. Still not, the knuckles still aren't as good as mine. So, what weapon? Gladiator shield then. Or paladin shield. If this is Sui-no-Sato, then Shiosai, the overseer, should be around here somewhere. I dare say one of the locals will be able to point us in his direction. Though, now that I look around, I get the distinct impression we are not welcome here. Oh, true. I don't see anybody besides other adventurers. Alright, make sure everything is going good. Good, good, good. Alright. Yes, Sasanami. Wait, are you the person? Is there anything I may help you with, sir? No, but you're not going to tell me who I need to speak to. Yeah, neat. Teaching the kids. But if I were an elder, I would be up in this direction. Oh, nope, I'd be over this way. Because that's where I see it. Hi. What are you guys doing under the sea? So, this is our man? Leave this place and never return. We have no need for wide-eyed wanderers. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lise, and these are my friends, Ravinous and Alice. We are looking for the overseer of Sui-no-Sato, Shiosai. That's you, isn't it? The Kojin in the blue sent you hither, did they? I am no overseer, nor ever would I claim to be one. I am High Priest of Shusui of the Violent Tides, Shiosai. So you are the man we're looking for. Great. We need your help. We're looking for a jewel called the Yasakani no... Stop. I will hear no more. We will suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. Chirp, chirp. Quiet, Isobe, or there will be no dango for dinner. Ahem. I can do naught to aid you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might consent to tell us of your village and why you are so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. Sui-no-Sato is a sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, sovereign of Shusui, we, Rain, enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives, but it is not always so. Long ago, our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the waters, they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, was born of the sea, as was I. Although we have engaged others in diplomacy, it has ever been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essential to preserving our way of life. So it is when Doma fell 25 years past, the Ruby Princess, in her wisdom, decreed that we will take no part. It was as it was, so ever shall it be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me. I understand how highly you value your way of life, and how you will suffer none to endanger it. You may be assured that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it is not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Sui-no-Sato home. For me to defy their will and permit outsiders to remain would be a gross betrayal of our responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. Well, that's a dead end. Alright. Everywhere we go is the same. Go away, we don't want any. You'd think I'd be used to it by now, but some stupid part of me just can't help hoping for the best. And so it continues. Another village, another deaf ear. Clearly, Girabanya is not the only place with walls. I'm starting to wonder if this is all a huge mistake. Gotetsu couldn't have known we would take this long. I only hope he's still alive. Alright, shield. So what do we do next? Meanwhile, the island of Asari, or in the tavern of Asari.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and its still filthier clientele.
'Tis scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name-calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable. Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you. But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oaf go and fetch your master's head. Oh, poor Lord Kayan. Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death? Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it. Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
Interesting.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me. So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
Of all the bloody stupid... Oh! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make him pay.
Really now?
Yeah.
I'm closer than he thinks. And I'm going to wreck you again and again and again. Okay, same thing. Alright, so... I imagine any of these weapons are actually pretty good. Bow, Machinist, Thaumaturge, Arcanist. So these are all ranged DPS, so... We seem to have reached an impasse, and to make matters worse, every solution I can think of will only take more time. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you, Ravinous? Alright. Try talking Shosai around. Can ask the villagers if they know anything. Sirban, send us here, maybe we can ask him. We find some Red Kojin and encourage them to talk. The Red Kojin won't know. Sirban was just going back, that won't help. Ask the villagers. Right. You are the ones who came from above, yes? If we could have a moment of your time. Villagers! Mine apologies, I did not mean to startle you. My name is Ianami, and this is my wife, Yunagi. We were wondering, do you have any news from Doma? If so, we would like to hear, very much to hear it. Why may I ask? May I ask why? If you must, our daughter fought in the rebellion. We have heard naught from her since. 'Twould be too much to hope that you know of her, but her name is Yugiri. There we go. See, my Pedro was right. Talk to the people. Kami be praised. She lives. She lives. We're looking for her too, actually, but I'm sure she's all right. We had no idea she hailed from Sui-no-Sato. How did she come to serve Doma as a shinobi? It all began when she was a little girl. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious about the outside world. To Doma they went, where they met a young boy, a proud son of Yangsha. His tales of imperial opposition left a lasting impression on her. When she returned, she spoke passionately about the Doma's plight and urged us to take the boy in, but my wife and I would not hear of it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced that the Garleans would one day come for us, and it was in search of strength to defend us that she left, years later, to learn the ways of the shinobi. When the Ruby Princess learned of this, she forbade Yugiri's return, lest she bring misfortune to us all. We protested the judgment, but there was naught we could do, and so our daughter, who wanted only to keep her people safe... Surely there's something we could do for these people. They who gave her aid and succor when no other would. I am but a humble stonemason, but if it is the Yasakani no Magatama you seek, I may have yet be of some assistance to you. The jewel is known to possess an unusual property. To the naked eye it is as jade, but when bathed in a particular light, it shimmers with a divine resplendence. I have mined similar materials before. To find them, one must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light under which the stones sparkle. In the deepest depths, they are invaluable. There is a sunken ship to the east. Though the currents may have spirited away her cargo, you should begin your search there. Thank you so much. We'll do just that. I hope you find that which you seek. I only wish there was something more we could do to assist you. Know that you will be in my prayers. And when you next see our daughter, Pray tell her not a day goes by that her parents and her brothers do not think of her. Awesome. We will, I promise. We're going that way. I want to go that way. Side quests. There's our thing, but look at that. We have side quests. Which we should do. They have good stories. And more importantly, experience. Alright, Sayo. Oh, mister, you're an adult, right? Mother tells me I'm still too young to venture far from home, but there is something I really, really need. Lately, Mother's not been feeling well. I thought making her a hairpin might cheer her up, but I have no coral. Please, 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 will you bring me 3 of the prettiest, reddest coral you can find? If you do not know where to search for them, you should ask Gotetsu. He will be able to tell you. Alright. Good stuff. Enclave Merchant. What item level do you have? 62? Alright. Well, let's put this somewhere safe. There we go. Alright, your turn. Keguro. Hello, sir. Am I correct to assume that you are from the surface? Outside of the Kojin, we do not receive too many visitors. Then again, it is only to be expected. We live at the bottom of the sea, after all. Long ago, in exchange for treasures we gave them, the Kojin taught our ancestors the secret of living in the great expanse of water. He has walked through that door. We have resided here ever since as their neighbors. They are very kind-hearted and clever people who love collecting rare items. It would greatly benefit you to befriend them. Aha! One moment, something is coming to me. Yes, I know. If you were to wipe out some of the Awahakari, growing around their village, they are sure to be extremely pleased. About 6 should get you in their good graces. Blah. Alright, Mine. And scent. The smell of the sun in the sky lingers upon you. Truly a wonderful aroma. Might I ask you for a favor? There is something I need from the surface. I shall of course compensate you for your troubles. I would like you to bring me back 3 water sprite cores, which can be obtained from the Appa at Hell's Lid. They might appear frail, but don't let that fool you. They are by no means easy to defeat. Alright. Bender, I'm good. I can repair my own stuff. Alright, there's Gotetsu. Certainly I can tell you where the red coral grows, but first you must answer me this. Why do you want to know? She asked for him. You're gathering from Sayo so she may make a hairpin for her mother. In that case, the most vibrant fields are located near Sui of the violet tides. The crystals at the turquoise trench purify all the surrounding waters, making the coral there the most beautiful in the 5 seas. It is said that those of crimson hue protect the women who bear them from coming to any harm. Good luck, sir. I hope you manage to make that little girl's day. Alright. Kurenai. Somehow I'll learn aether currents under the sea. Alright, I'll go with it. Fending, slaying, aiming. Let's see, the comparison. Still not as good. Didn't expect it to be so fending it will be. You are a man from above. I am Kurenai, sister of the Ruby Princess, the ruler of these seas. Your bearing bespeaks the strength and courage you possess. I have been waiting for one such as yourself to arrive. Though many may not know it, the Ruby Princess's life currently hangs in the balance. A few days ago, a man cloaked in black visited Shisui of the Violet Tides. He claimed he had come to bestow a blessing of holy protection upon the palace. The incantation he muttered, however, instead drew a terrible spirit. which took possession of my sister's body. Not long after, similar wraiths of the void began to surge forth, overtaking the palace and the souls of her nearby guards. Shusui immediately evacuated everyone and has since banned any entry or exit of the palace. Officially, the Ruby Princess is conducting a private ceremony. None but Shusui and I know the truth. Shusui, we have sealed Shisui of the Violent Tides away in a dome of water to prevent any of the rays from within from escaping. However, it will not hold them much longer. Shuisai grows more convinced by the hour that we must destroy the dome with everyone in it, including my sister. I beseech you, man of the land, lend unto me your might. Please find a way to save her. Let's see. I will see that she is kept from danger. I'm a hero. Thank you. Truly I would not know what you have done if you had said no. Now, please follow me. We must go speak to Shusui. I must meet with him, and to ensure he does not act prematurely and do something we will all regret. Alright. But I'm going to continue my lap around and get other side quests. But that seems like a dungeon unlock, too. So that's a Seizao. Seizao? Yeah, probably. If your sun-kissed skin is of any indication, you have come here from the world above. Sadly for you, we are extremely tight-knit and self-sufficient community and do not have work for outsiders. Oh wait, perhaps that is not necessarily true. Of course it isn't. I have just the thought of a task only one of your kind will be able to carry out. Tell me, are you good at hunting birds? Very good. In that case, I would like you to bring me back the breast meat of 3 ruby hornbills. Okay. Will do. Alright, Mihawa. We, the Ren, left the surface long ago so we might forge ourselves a peaceful life under the sea. Maintaining such serenity, however, is not always easy. My 2 sons can attest to that. From the crack of dawn until dusk, they fight. Lately, things have started to escalate, and they have begun to trouble the entire village with their spats. I have scolded them on multiple occasions, telling them that such disturbing behavior is unacceptable. They, however, still refuse to listen. Perhaps you could try having a word with them. You consult with my eldest son. He should be over by the racks of dried fish. If he attempts to start a fight with you, then when you approach him, I suggest you respond with a resounding, "Huh?" That should stop him. Okay. Your turn, Mozu. Oh my, you must be from the surface. Normally I would avoid associating with anyone of your ilk, but we are in desperate need of outside help. You see, 2 warm spring Gessamine have made their way into an anemone gardens. Some of the men in our village went to dispatch of them, but because they are unused to fighting on land, none of them survived the encounter. If we do not manage to kill them off soon, they'll end up consuming all of the food there. Please, you must help. You must get rid of them for us. Okay. The sapphire-haired girl. Hi. Oh, I thought I recognized you. Perhaps you remember me too. I'm the girl you saved from the shore jellyfish on Onokoro. Do not tell me you were surprised to learn I'm from Sui-no-Sato. While it was true that we rarely stray far from our small underwater village, we do occasionally go out to collect food. The day you rescued me, I had left to do just that. But before I could harvest the mozoku I so dearly need, I was ambushed by those awful creatures. I still have yet to recover from those injuries I sustained, and was hoping you could help me one last time. Please, might you gather 4 clumps of mozoku and bring them back to me? Do. Alright. Hi, kid. Huh? What do you want? Stop wasting my time. Hurry up and say what it is you've come to say. Huh? Huh? Who think you are taking a lofty tone with me? What was the fight you want is a fight you'll get. But wait, perhaps this is what Mother meant when she said I had unpleasant attitude. Now that I think on it, I have often done to my brother what you just did to me. Maybe it's because maybe it's what caused our constant brawls. I understand now. Thank you, sir, and I apologize for trying to fight you. If you happen to see my brother, please tell him I'm sorry. Alright. Let's continue to walk in circles. I guess that one's up there, though. So we'll just run laps until we get everything inside completed. Don't crush me underwater, please. Huh? You are? Wow, you forgot who I am already. Chirp, chirp. Princess, what brings you here? Yep. I'll take care of it. My Grace, you must realize how incredibly dangerous it was of you to entrust another with our secrets, much less a newcomer whose intentions we know not of. What other choice did I have? Truthfully, you and I both know the dome is about to shatter. Would you have me sooner sacrifice my sister than turning to outside help? And you think that this man has some hidden power capable of delivering Sui-no-Sato from untold disaster? Actually, I do. I realize it's not your nature to ask for help, but like it or not, there is little else we can do. No outcome could be worse than losing the Ruby Princess. Even you must realize we only stand to gain by requesting this man's aid. You are right, Princess. Very well. I will give your friend until the next high tide to rescue Her Highness. If he fails, however, as my duty requires of me, I shall be relinquishing my own life to bring down the dome, along with everything in it. Remember, my Grace, should it come to this, you shall be the one to inherit the throne. Here, take this scroll. It will permit you to pass into Shui of the Violet Tides, unharmed. I presume you are aware of where it is located? Not to worry, I shall show him there. The palace is just beyond the turquoise trench. Before we leave, however, there is one last thing I must share with you. I was not entirely truthful in everything I have told you. It is nothing that affects our current predicament, but is nevertheless a lie I mean to set straight once all this is over. Forgive me. If it was something I could tell you now, I would. Whatever. Ugh. So, that is way over there. But what we'll do is we will finish the side quest next episode and set it up so that way we can enter, and then in the following episode will just be the dungeon. So if you enjoyed this episode, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you like to support these videos, check out my Patreon, and thank you for watching. Till next time, later.